to create a device designated to help the visually impaired exercise freely and independently. Swimming is a great form of exercise that acts as both a cardio and total body workout.
Essentially, this device is an audio representation of the flags used to warn swimmers when they're near the end of the pool.
It's comprised of two main components, the sensor-activated sound transmitter and a receiver. Using a passive infrared sensor that outputs a value to the microprocessor, the device generates a tone when the user reaches a certain distance from the end of the pool and triggers the sensor. The tone is then transmitted using an FM frequency, which is received by an iPod or any MP3 player that can receive FM. The whole system prototype was around $260 to build. However, the transmitter itself was only around $100, and when manufacturing, costs can be as little as $50. The sensor's range can also be controlled and adjusted to various distances between 0 and 5 meters. For use in a pool, the receiving device will be placed inside of a waterproof armband, and the sound will play through the user using waterproof headphones. The sensor transmitter is housed in a waterproof case, and there will be one on both ends of the swimming lane. This device can be applied to much more than just swimming. For example, blind people can also use it to run back and forth down a track. Further development could also lead to other applications in activities such as hurdling or other track and field events. What's good about this design is that the receiver component is something that most people already have nowadays in this technology-driven society. Currently, what the International Blind Sports Federation and the Paralympics endorse is a technique from the 1980s called tapping. Visually abled guides, or tappers, are located on both ends of the pool, and they use a rod to tap swimmers when they need to turn around.
This technique seems inefficient, slightly intrusive, and is not accessible to the general public. For blind swimmers to train and compete, they're going to need two tappers on both sides of the pool. For the general public who simply want to swim recreationally, they may not have access to two tappers.
This device will replace the need for tappers so that the visually impaired can exercise freely and independently.